Hi guys, thanks for checking out the video. Last week I played a Fourball pro event and it's quite a nice one because we don't play Fourball very often. But we did fantastically. Me and my partner Mark Taylor, we shot 16 under through 2 rounds, which got us tied third. So quite a big tournament for the West region, so I was really pleased with that. But it's actually, the dynamic of playing Fourball is quite an interesting one, because when you've got your partner in the hole, do you mean you feel relaxed? You feel like you can just play whatever you want. You can be aggressive. You can, like I say, you can just play with freedom. But when your partner's not in the hole, you feel the opposite. And I had one into the par 5 in the second round. It's the 15th hole. My partner's hit it out of bounds, and I'm standing over 5-iron going at the green, and just got a little tense and played a very pokey sort of shot at. Wasn't the worst shot I've ever played, but was more disappointed with the feelings that I was having, and I certainly didn't feel very confident over that shot. The previous day I'd had the identical shot. My partner was in the hole and I hit a great 5-iron into about 15 feet, so I had a 15-foot eagle putt. But the key thing is, and this is kind of the point of the video, it's all to do with stress and understanding that there's no such thing as stress. Do you mean we get stressed? But as a physical being, do you mean it's actually the stressor, it's how we react to the situation rather than the situation itself. So I'm trying to get the point across in a Fourball, and my par 5 example there is fantastic. Day 1 I had no stress, day 2 I had lots of stress. The actual situation was no different. So it's actually understanding how that affects your performance and trying to realise this, and actually going, well, I'm just going to try and hit my shots. I'm going to pick what I think is the best shot and try and play it. That is going to actually help your performance long term than actually worrying about it. And again, I know it's easier said than done, but just trying to put it into these terms, and it actually gives you a nice clear understanding that there's no difference. I mean, it's our perception. And I had another one on the par 5. I've hit the green in 2. I rolled the first putt 6 foot short. Do you mean? I feel nervous. I feel like, oh no, I'm gonna miss that 6 foot because that putt's hard. Whereas if I had laid up and hit a wedge shot into 6 feet, I've got a 6 foot birdie putt, and I think, well, 6 foot, I've hit that quite close. This is quite an easy putt for birdie. So again, it's the situation that is determining how I feel about a situation that is identical. So really trying to focus in on your performance, how you're trying to do it. So you've got driver in your hand. Let's look into the fairway. Let's try and see what we're trying to do. So I'm trying to hit a little draw. So I'm aiming up. I'm there, and I'm really just feeling nice and positive. I'm making a nice positive swing, and that sort of mentality is going to, like I say, long term is going to make you play far better golf than worrying about it and playing that proddy little shot. Like I said, I played on the par 5. Another interesting point, and this actually goes back more into the format of Fourball better ball, is sometimes we can be over aggressive and do crazy things because we feel like we've got our partner to back us up. So we'll hit driver and try and hit it on 400-yard par 4s, which, I mean, the likelihood of happening is so slim, and then you actually cause this kind of situation that I've been speaking about earlier. I mean, your partner is then playing on his own, so he might then find his situation gets a bit more stressful for that reason. So it's certainly playing nice and positively, and I think you can probably take that to all formats of the game and not actually making too aggressive, crazy decisions because you feel like, well, I need to make loads of birdies. Because again, if both of you are in play, both of you hit it on the green, you've got 2 birdie opportunities, rather than going, well, I'm gonna take it all or nothing off the tee, and then you find a lot of periods where you've only got one person in on the hole. I'm a strong believer that if you play 18 holes in a better ball, you can almost, your partner might not come in on any hole, but his role in that team was still really important, because for instance he might have made 18 pars and it gives you the freedom to make the birdies, but if you've hit one out, so you've only got one person in the hole, doing that option isn't there for you, and your team score will probably suffer as a consequence. But anyway, I hope this helps. Get some comments down below, and I hope to catch you soon.